The edge fillet is one of our most popular filleting options. And within the edge fillet, there are several options that allow us to really customize an edge fillet. One of these is called the blend corners. And here you see two corners that have been blended. We have edge fillets that come in and they stop a little distance away from where the corner would be. They stop, in this case, 20 millimeters from the corner, each one of those. And then this area in between here, well, it's not even really a fillet, it's a blend. And so let's take a look at our model and why we might need that blend option. Okay, let's come over here and let's select our fillet icon, and let's select one edge and another edge, and let's fillet those. Okay. Oh, well, that worked out, well, so-so. Let's double-click them, and let's add one more edge on. Wow, it doesn't like that at all. So let's Control-Z to back out of that. Let's double-click those, and let's try to add this edge. Well, that was really unexpected results. And then if we come over here and try to add some more on, we're going to get totally different results than we did on this side. So it's going to be a challenge to get what's happening here in these corners to really look nice on both sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete this fillet, and we're going to try this again with a different option under the edge fillet. The same edge fillet icon, and we're going to be using this blend corners option, but first let's pick our edges. Let's just pick them in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's come over here and pick 1, 2, 3. Oops, I got the face. Get just that edge. There we go. Now, there's actually two corners here, one here and one here. I'm going to put my focus in the blend corners. I'm going to pick one of those corners. And you'll notice it found both corners now, and it put them in. Now, as we discussed before, the setback is how far the fillet is going to stop away from this corner. And then the rest of the way, well, CATIA is just going to figure out what it's going to do. So let's increase the setback distance from 10 to 20, and let's do our preview. Now, if we had increased it to 30, this entire length along the top is 60. If you increase it so that these two touch, well, then you'll get an error. And if you go too small, if you go smaller than 20 to say 10 or 5, then pretty soon this area here comes to a sharp point. And when it comes to a sharp point, well, then you've got problems again. So there's kind of a sweet spot in between, somewhere between, say, 15 and maybe 25 millimeters. This blend would work just fine. We'll say OK, and let's make the color of it blue. Okay. So there's our blend. And again, if you want to double click it, you can increase the setback distance. We'll increase it to 23. There we go. It's looking just fine. It's getting a little closer together in the middle. Now, if you'd like, with the setbacks, you can change each of these individually. If you select this little double, triple dots here, you can see that each one of the setbacks can be set individually if you like to be different values. Okay? Right. And that brings us to the end of this demo on blended corners.